Well, my thoughts on Bernie Sanders. As far as fearing the burn goes, it's interesting that he started off his campaign with a plea for sexual and environmental justice. Now, although he calls himself a socialist and took his honeymoon in the Soviet Union, I really don't find him that radical. Most of his suggestions, free healthcare, free education, pensions for old people, these were all mainstream in European society and European politics in the 50s. What I do find is it's a kind of impotent moralizing, which is an admission of defeat. But I would ask him if achieving sexual justice would include teaching transgender culture in the schools and making it mandatory. It's kind of already becoming that way in a lot of states. Would his plea for environmental justice include measures currently underway to block out the sun, increasing those measures and looking for a technological fix? See, the problem with this kind of a moral crusade that somebody like Sanders is on is he attaches himself to the agendas that are nearest to him, which are media creations. So I think it's great that he wants to fight corruption, but the corruption that he thinks he's fighting is these manufactured crises. And the same thing could be true if we elect a woman president or a young Democrat, let's say, who maybe has a lot of fresh ideas, but really doesn't know what's going on. So let the right crisis come and those advisors around him or her, otherwise referred to as the deep state, could latch onto her, and then they would be afraid of appearing weak, so then they might have to take drastic action. And some of the people that on the surface may seem to be the most independent, when push comes to shove, become the most controlled. Now, he's talked about wanting, he agrees with mandatory vaccinations because he thinks vaccinations work. It'd be interesting to ask Sanders if he also believes that those who don't agree with him about the efficacy of vaccines should be banned. And it's interesting, he doesn't really seem like he's a voice for freedom as much as maybe he would like to think himself.